What's up, everybody? Hey, it's Brendon, and I hope you're having a phenomenal day today. I'm excited to share with you some ideas today on how do you finish the year strong? How do you stay encouraged during these wild and crazy times when I know it's been hard. It's been difficult to stay motivated, to stay focused, to finally figure out, like, okay, how am I going to get my life and my act together after these crazy 2 years? And I know that we're heading into the end of the year, so I'm really excited to have this session with you. Hi, guys. I see you. It's me, Brendon. Missed you all. Been a while since I've done a live. Been so busy running a bunch of challenges, running Growth Day, but I want to make sure I had a forum to do some Q&A with you guys today, to take some questions about personal development, motivation, changing your life, and to welcome here in a little bit, too, Mel Robbins will be joining us here today, y'all, which I'm excited about. Her and I are running a challenge called the High Five Challenge. You can just go to highfivechallenge.com. And we just thought we'd bop in anyway onto socials and have a chat with you guys and see how you're doing. Hi, what's up? I see people from Ohio. I see people from Singapore, was it earlier? I see Mexico in the house. What's happening, y'all? How do you change your life and feel a little better during this crazy time? I think this is going to be an awesome session. I'm going to try to share 4 big ideas with you to finish the year strong, to find a little bit more of that magic and that pop. It's early morning here for me. I don't know what time it is where you guys are at. Hi, what's up? Brazil's in the house. Awesome. Iran's in the house. California's in the house. What's up? I see you guys. Canada's in the house. Yemen is in the house. All around the world. That's what I love about this. Shout out from the Midwest as well. I see you all. I see you. Buenos Aires is in the house. Dominican Republic. I'm a stone's throw away over in Puerto Rico right now. Hi, guys. I got Kentucky in the house. Hi, everybody. So good to see you. I would love to hear any questions that you all have about staying focused, being motivated, getting over the hard days, getting a little more productive because the end of the year is coming up. I hope you're pumped about the end of the year. I'm one of those people who, this time of year, I just get pumped because there's so much that you can do that you, like, it really turn the year around in the last 90 days here. So we'll be doing that. I'll be, again, welcoming Mel Robbins here in a second. About because she just brings a fire. So you can ask us any questions today when she joins us, and I'll be excited about that because, as you know, we got the High Five Challenge going on. Mel's in the house.
Hey,
what's up, Mel? Long time no see.
Hey, I know. We could do this every day. It's very nice to start my day with the energy of Brendon Burchard.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you something? Here, I'm going to turn up my volume so I can hear you a little better. First, we got these 2 beautiful books back there, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got the highlight, the yellow going on. High Five Habit is out. If you have not got it, pick it up for Mel. It's so awesome. And so we had a live stream last night. And Mel, after we finished, I walked out into the kitchen because I'm just in the back room here. You've been here. And I walked out in the kitchen. And I told Denise, I said, I finally got it with Mel. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, you know, I do live streams. I teach with people. We do interviews all the time. And almost always in my life, and I know you feel this way, and I know a lot of people watching this probably feel this way too. I tend to be, like, I use the metaphor, like the pace car in my life for my relationships. You know, I'm always trying to uplift everybody else. I'm trying to be the positive one. I'm trying to get the energy going, and very rarely do I meet people or get to work with someone where I can bounce off that kind of energy and we lift each other up. And yesterday when we started a live stream, it was just such a long day. By that point, I was, you know, you and I both had been on probably 10 different things that day. It was so much going on. I wasn't really honestly feeling ready for it. And so I did my High Five Habit. I felt a little better. But then seeing your face and getting to work with you, I was like, wait. I told Denise this last night. Mel Robbins is somebody who lifts me up too. Like, we bounce energy off of each other. We motivate each other. We lift each other. And I just want to thank you for that energy and encouragement, because it's so rare I get to have that blessing in my life, and you're awesome.
Oh, you're awesome too. And everybody, we are showing up here because we know you need the energy. And you need to be reminded that your dreams matter, your goals matter. You need to be told that the last 18 months, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, whatever, has been a slog. And that there are things that you can do, little things that you can do, habits that you can practice that will turn this around for you. And so we wanted to jump on today with all of you and answer any questions that you have about the High Five Challenge, which is starting tomorrow, Monday, October 4th. It's going down. And in fact, it's already going down online inside the High Five Challenge. How many people do we have registered from how many countries, Brendon?
I woke up this morning, is 45,000 people have joined the High Five Challenge. And remember, this is in what, 3-4 days from over 70 countries. I haven't looked today's country count, but it's definitely a worldwide movement. And when you see hashtag High Five Challenge all over social media and people high-fiving to demonstrate that we have to learn to encourage ourselves during these difficult times. We have to encourage ourselves. We have to lift ourselves up. We have to learn those new habits to feel more connected and confident with ourselves. And the High Five Challenge is what's going to really help you guys do that. So I pinned a link here. That's a free general link. Anybody can go sign up anywhere in the world. You can sign up for free to get into Growth Day so that you can access the High Five Challenge, which starts tomorrow, Monday. And you'll get an email notification when we unlock Growth Day for you when you sign up at that link.
Brendon,
what are you most excited about?
Brendon, how would you describe what is the High Five Challenge? Because I see a bunch of people, I've been like blathering on about it in my own way, but how would you describe the High Five Challenge, and also how it might be different than any other challenge that somebody else might have taken in a private Facebook group or, you know, with someone else, whether it's an exercise challenge or it's an eating challenge or it's a confidence challenge? What is the 5-day challenge, the High Five Challenge?
Yeah, it's the way I've described it. It's the first personal development challenge that's ever been done that actually had integrated tools that you could use while you go through the challenge that help you grow. So what I mean by that is every single day you get to watch a motivational video from Mel Robbins, and it's a coaching video. It's her just helping you really deal with the difficult stuff, the bad self-talk, the huge self-doubt, all the uncertainty we've been facing, the low negative energy that everyone's had to deal with in their house, their family, and their businesses. So you get a coaching video from Mel every single day. But what's unique about it is it's happening in the Growth Day app. You don't even have to download it. Just click this link here and you'll get access to it. And what's powerful is she'll coach you, but then underneath the video, there's journal prompts, and you can journal right there and save a digital journal. You can do goal setting right there. Set your goals up, set your plans right there. You are prompted to share with the community in a way that's really authentic, but also inspiring. You get to not just participate, but also teach sometimes in the community. And you can also invite your friends for free throughout the entire challenge without sending them over to Facebook or into some other social media platform where they're going to see a bunch of ads. It's a place where, no, we're doing this challenge, you're getting coaching, and you have the actual journal and goal setting tools built into the challenge. So it's never been done before. And it's the first time that we've done it in Growth Day. And we chose Mel because she's pinpointed the exact habit that we all need right now to deal with these last couple of years. Pinpointed. When I heard about the High Five habit, I was like, yes. I mean, it was immediate. And Mel's like, I want to come down to Puerto Rico and talk about it. I'm like, come on down. And it was just awesome because you realize how difficult the time people have had, but they need new habits personally to deal with them. And that's the High Five Challenge. So you guys can click the link here and you can get signed up for free. And we got 1,000 people watching this live stream right now, by the way. I just noticed that. That's crazy. Hi, guys.
Oh, yeah. More than 1,000.
That's bananas.
There's already 1,100 and climbing, and there'll be more that join over the course of, you know, however long we stay on here. So they're saying that the link isn't live. So just type it in, appgrowthday.com/challenge/high-five. But so, you know, let's talk about, you might want to have your team look at it. You're getting a ton of the link isn't working, Brendon.
Oh, okay. Let me try again.
We're going to try that again, everybody. So here's the thing. I've taken a bunch of online challenges, and it tends to be a little self-serve. And what I don't like about a lot of the online challenges, I feel like I'm the only one doing it. So I might be going to, whether it's 75 Hard, which is an awesome program that my husband, my daughter, and I are all doing. You just kind of count down the days and check off boxes. This has a whole different element to it because inside the platform that we're using for this challenge, first of all, you're not going to be on Facebook. You can do this by just going to the URL and signing in and doing it wherever you access internet, or you can do it by downloading the app and first sign up for the challenge. Then you can download the app. You can use the app for free while you're in the challenge. A lot of people asking about that. Brendon and his team has made it possible for you to use Growth Day for free. You do not have to pay for it during the challenge. You get to use the tools. And the thing that I like about this the most is that, you know, I wanted to make sure that there was a community involved. As my husband and daughter and I are doing 75 Hard, we're in this text chain with about 35 other people, and everybody's uploading photos and cheering each other on. And it's the most motivating thing in the world. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure, everybody, that as you started to take this challenge, which has been designed by Brendon and I, using research and science to teach you simple habits, simple mindset tricks, simple things that you can do every day that are research-based, that will help you take control of your life, that will help you find the courage to pivot. I see a lot of you talking about, you know, what about my low self-esteem? What if I feel like I don't believe in myself? What if my energy's low? What if I feel like I'm a failure? This is exactly the 5-day rocket boost you need to shake that negativity off and to get the support that you need, because, you know, you can change on your own, but seeing like everybody, there's almost 50,000 people in the challenge online already. They're uploading photos. They're already high-fiving each other. They're already cheering each other on. You know what it reminds me of? I think today is when the London Marathon is. If any of you have ever done the walkathon, or you've ever run a road race, or you've ever done any kind of big sort of jamboree as your soccer tournament, and as you're going to approach the registration, there's music playing and people are already, before you are even up to the finish line and even running the thing, people are already like, oh, have a great race. Oh, this is going to be awesome. Like, you feel the energy of anticipation. And so what I'm telling you is all.
Your sound went funny.
Oh, there you go. There you
go.
My sound went, oh my gosh. You know why? My daughter is exercising and I just saw her earbuds pop onto my phone.
She's all of a sudden, she's exercising, listening to Brendon. She's like, Mom,
what is happening?
My head.
No! But literally, guys, it's like the beginning of a race where everyone's like, all right, we got this, and the music's pumping. And so literally, get to high5challenge.com, get yourself in there. And I see so many of you saying, how can I do this with my kids? Absolutely. We made sure it was PG for you and your
It's totally
kids.
PG. Yeah, it's over those social media things where everyone's dropping F-bombs the entire time. Yeah, it's like, no, Mel's just, it's actually a really beautiful challenge, y'all. When you log in and you go through the experience, you're like, this is gorgeous. The team really knocked it out of the park, but also where we filmed it. Mel came out into Napa, and we found this beautiful space, and she was just at home in her center, and I felt like she really over delivered. Would you give a little insight about where we were at? Because I think it was cool that you had been there with your husband before.
Oh yeah. So we filmed it at this place called the Canaris Resort in Napa, because Brendon and I were looking for a really beautiful room, because even though the High Five Challenge is free and you're going to get to experience the tools in the Growth Day app for free, it's our way of giving back. It's our way of making sure that even if you cannot afford to buy the High Five Habit or the High Performance Habits, Brendon's best-selling book, even if you can't get your hands on the book because you can't find it in your country right now, we wanted to give back because we knew it's been a really, really difficult, at least 18 months for everybody, if not a little bit longer. And so we found a really special place that felt deeply personal. My husband and I had spent our 15th wedding anniversary there 10 years ago. We've just celebrated our 25th. And thanks. Brendon brought in his A++ incredible film crew. And they've done all of Brendon's events. There were literally 4 or 5 cameras, a crew of 3 people, plus Brendon and I, plus 2 people from my team. And we spent 2 days of filming to create something for free for you, because we know that with support and with some simple tools, you can lock in the habits that actually change your life. And
Yes.
so the High Five Challenge is something that starts tomorrow. We want you in it. What questions do you have so Brendon and I can,
Yeah,
so that
I see people
Brendon and
asking
I
about the
can have
app
you.
and logging in and everything else like that. The nice thing is when you go there, just go to highfivechallenge.com and you'll be directed to a free sign up that you don't need a credit card. You don't have to put money down. You don't have to do a trial, just a free sign up for Growth Day where the challenge will be hosted. And for 5 days, we just unlocked that section of the app so that the challenge section for Mel's thing, you can access with any device, your phone, desktop, iOS, Android. And what's cool is you go through it for 5 days, it's unlocked for free. If you miss a day, you can go back to the previous day, no worries. But if you do it in real time with us, you can get rewarded with growth, what we call growth coins. And then at the end, it locks. So we're sending you through for free for the first time ever. And then if you want to try Growth Day, there is also a 14-day free trial, and that will unlock all of the tools, or it will bring you back if you want to join Growth Day Pro. Then you get Mel Robbins as your coach every single month. You get me as your coach every single month. And these are hour-long coaching sessions with me, Mel, and 10 other personal growth and wellness teachers. And that's Growth Day Pro. And there's a 14-day free trial you can try as well. But to join Mel's challenge, totally free. You don't have to upgrade. You don't have to download an app. You don't have to do anything. Just go to highfivechallenge.com and it will walk you right through the process.
Yeah. And for those of you saying I keep getting a prompt to pay for something, no, just go to highfivechallenge.com. That's how you access the free part of this that we've unlocked for you so that you can have tools and so that you can have a community. I mean, Facebook groups are great, but don't you get sick of the cross posting and then they get totally out of control? And next thing you know, people are like at each other and the ads. And so this is a community for just the High Five Challenge that is off of social media. You can log in just through a web browser. Just go to highfivechallenge.com. And so once you get into the challenge, just experience it. And, look, if this is something that you love, of course you can join Growth Day, but you don't need to worry about that right now. All you got to worry about is the fact that Brendon and I have your back. We are going to hold your hand. And this is the other thing that I love about this. It's not a self-driven challenge, because every day you're going to get emails from us that both prompt you to be like, hey, day 2, click the link, get in there. We want you in there. Watch the video, do the journal prompt, post a photo with this community, invite some friends in. That's what we're doing. And then we're going to send you an email at the end of the day and show you all the amazing stuff that has happened inside this extraordinary community. And so you're going to feel uplifted in a way that you haven't felt in the last 18 months. And so that's all you need to do, everybody. Just go to highfivechallenge.com, jump in, grab your kids, grab your friends, grab your family, grab your colleagues. What would you say, Brendon, having watched me teach the High Five Challenge, knowing sort of the surprise content that might be popping up in there too to help people, knowing how powerful the community is, everybody, inside highfivechallenge.com, what do you think somebody could expect to feel when they finish these 5 days?
I think the first thing is, well, I'll begin with the end in mind. At the end, you'll feel so encouraged, you'll feel confident again, you feel a deeper connection with yourself, and most importantly, you'll know that you don't need to wait on anybody else to give you validation or cheer you on anymore, because you're your own person to do that. But I think the surprise in there is how deeply it reminded me, as someone watching it, of how we discount ourselves, how we say things that are discouraging to ourselves, how it reminded me that the challenges that we face is so often because we're not listening to what's authentic inside. We're the ones not seeing, hearing, or feeling ourselves. You know, there's this huge thing about vulnerability and belonging over the last 5 years and all the research and personal development. But the truth is, most people aren't even vulnerable with themselves. And most people don't even feel like they belong at home in their spirit, in their body. And in these last couple of years, everyone got so distracted or divided or disassociated because of all these challenges that they don't even know themselves anymore. I see it all the time. People are like, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't feel like myself. I've lost my energy. I lost the vibe. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You forgot how to connect with yourself. You forgot who's in charge. You forgot the daily habits that can revitalize your life. And that's what I got from it. I was like, oh, right. A lot of people are unseen, unheard, unappreciated, but they're both the perpetuator and the victim of that. And what's beautiful is that you reminded them, oh, you can take back charge of that. That's on you. You have the power. And these are the daily habits to bring back your life. And it got me fired up watching it. It was so good. And I had the blessing, y'all. I was in the room. I was like 10 feet away from Mel. It was so good. I mean, there was times it was like, we all wanted to jump up and give her a high five, but you know, we didn't want to ruin the shot. So I think you'll be surprised by how the energy is. You'll be surprised by what it feels like to go through a challenge with 45,000 plus people in a place where there's not a bunch of ads and it's not on social media. It's in Growth Day, which is this empowering community. It'll feel unlike anything you've ever felt before because no one's, you know, crap posting crypto, you know, comments. They're actually doing the work.
That's true. That's true. You know, I want to say hi to our really dear friends, Randy and Joel, who I saw jumped on. Hey guys, high five. Congratulations to Joel, who completed 75 hard. That's machine. Awesome. You're inspiring, incredible. I love it. You know, I saw somebody say, I would like my teen to get involved in this. You know what I found to be the best thing with teens? Because first of all, my teens roll their eyes at everything that I say. That's what teenagers are programmed to do. So all you need to do is pull up the profile of Brendon with the little blue check mark and 1 million followers, or Mel Robbins with the little blue check mark and 1.5 million followers, and on Instagram, and they'll be like, whoa, oh, mom, like, you know those people? Let that kind of, and then scroll through our pages, because you will see some of the most inspiring people on the planet. From Joel and Randy to Jay Shetty and Lewis Howes and Marie Forleo and Gabby Bernstein and Glo Antonimo and Dave Hollis and Prince CA and all these people that your kids do know from social media, all saying, I'm taking the high five challenge. So let them say, well, you know, your mom's not cool, but check out who's going to be in here. Trent Shelton, just like Anthony Trucks, like when they see former NFL players, might change their mind a little bit. So that's one thing that I would say. And are there any other questions?
I think the other one is just send them the link, guys. Just send them the link. And I always tell people, you know, both Mel and I have been teaching personal development for a long time. And we know that sometimes you can't be the conversation catalyst in your brother's life, your sister's life, that underperforming employee or teammate. And so I would say, let us be that voice for them. Let us be that champion. Let us tip them over the edge. Just all you gotta do is just send them to highfivechallenge.com. Just go, hey, go sign up for this. Don't try to sell them on it. Don't try to just send them the link. Let them get in there and let the app, let us, and let the conversation over the next 5 days with 50,000 persons convince them that maybe they can check their energy around you. Because another part about the high five habit I think is underappreciated is, you know why you need to check your energy? Not just so you feel better and you're happier and you're more motivated, confident, or encouraged, because you need to be responsible for the energy you're putting in your family. And the people in your family or on your teams, they got to learn to be responsible for their energy. What Mel is doing is saying, hey, you're all responsible for your energy here. And you have control over that. And that's a powerful thing. And so if you're around negativity or you're around people who don't get it, send them into this thing and let Mel drop some science on their head and finally realize like, oh, wait, I'm not allowed to be a jerk because I actually can control my thoughts, my feelings, and my behaviors. And Mel does it in such an encouraging way without calling him a jerk. But I bet some of you know someone who
at
needs
least
a little
not in the
prod.
challenge. Check my Instagram and you might see it there. I want to say something, Brendon, because I see this post, Poems by Aster. When I started high-fiving myself, it felt so uncomfortable. But I believed in you, Mel, and I continued doing it, even if I didn't feel like it was when I was happy when I was doing it. Now I hug myself too. See, the genius of this, everybody, is we are so cloaked and shrouded with self-rejection, negativity, cynicism, self-doubt, fear, just judgment, all of it, that you don't even realize the extent to which it is bringing you down. And it's not until you do this simple thing of high-fiving yourself and you let the programming in your mind and in your nervous system start to work physiologically, neurologically, psychologically in your body, that you start to realize just how profoundly you have abandoned yourself and you feel adrift. And it's through this sort of act of defiance, which is also celebration and support, that you have revelation after revelation about just how hard you are. And that's been the most profound thing about all this. How many of you have sort of started to realize what I'm talking about? That it's only in practicing the act of high-fiving yourself that you realize just how negative and just how beaten down you feel. And so when you're around a group of other people that are having this exact same revelation, the energy and the vitality and the confidence that you're going to feel is going to go through the roof.
Yeah, celebrating yourself and life right now. I love that. I love what she just said. It's an act of defiance. I mean, it literally in a world not only trying to control you, but right now trying to divide you, and right now trying to say everything is dark and everything is terrible and oh my God, urgency, negativity, scarcity, you know, us versus them. Celebrating life right now it is extraordinary because we just came out of a time when we were all trying to protect life. And there's a point where it has to switch back into recognizing the gifts of life, connecting back to life, being excited to live your life. And when you can remember, you know, it's like, you all know my tagline for, 20 years, live, love, matter. We have to tap in that first part about living again and summoning our sense of aliveness and presence and vibrancy and connection with the moment, even when everyone's saying how bad it is, even when people are putting you down, even when the news day after day pummels you with pessimism. It is an act of defiance to high-five yourself and say, actually, it's going to be a great damn day. Actually, I'm going to take control of my energy and be a role model for the kids today. Actually, let's show the kids and the team that despite all this stuff happening in the culture on social media, that we can live in an uplifted space. And we can do that by not just, the fundamentals of high-fiving ourselves and speaking well to ourselves, but then also what Mel did so powerfully in this challenge is when that doesn't feel authentic or when that doesn't work, then she gives you the tools to reconnect back to your heart, to calm down your amygdala that's going crazy and saying, oh my God, emergency, emergency, emergency. She helps you calm down. I think that's the undersold part of High Five Habit is this is a calming technique. Many of you guys love meditation from my community. You love self-care practices. The High Five Habit has an element that is a calming technique, a centering technique to take away the noise so that now I can focus on the truth and the power of who I am. That's powerful.
I'm so glad you said that, Brendon, because, let's talk about meditation for a minute and how the High Five Habit and everything that you're going to learn in this challenge is going to work with it. If you're somebody who loves meditating, or you have a journaling practice, which is also a part of the High Five Challenge, having prompts that are research backed that help you go deeper into applying what you're going to learn in the video that you'll watch every day that teaches you something new. The interesting thing about meditation, which is something that has so much research behind it, has such a profound impact in your life. My husband is actually a certified Buddhist meditation instructor. He has had a practice now for almost 10 years of meditating every single day. And one of the things about meditation is it teaches you not only deeper self-awareness, but it teaches you the skill of not reacting to your thoughts. It teaches you to let your thoughts rise up and not react to them. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't go deeper down into the core of what those default beliefs are that keep running on repeat in your head. And what I love about this challenge is we're going to go deeper for free into the science that will help you not only break apart that default programming, but more importantly, replace it.
Yes. Yes. That's so critical, guys. It's like, how do you, I mean, I think we all know there's a part of us and there's some self-talk we have to learn to let go of.
Yep.
Right? There's those conversations in your head that came from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how you were in high school, what your mother said to you. You know, there's these repeating patterns of like, I got to let that go. And I got to learn to let that go in the moment because it comes up so awfully and randomly in the worst time. And I think what the high five habits do is it encourages you to break that rhythm, and it shows you how to do that in a way that is real. And I do see some people when they're like, you know, I know everyone's swarming the website right now, highfivechallenge.com, and it sends you to Growth Day to sign up. If you're getting a fail message or anything else like that, just hit forgot my password, or go to the main website, growthday.com, and sign in. What happens is you probably created 2 different accounts with 2 different emails, and it's like, hey, wait, you've already signed in here. Well, you're already here. It's okay. Or it's just a different email that you used earlier as a main account. But when you go to highfivechallenge.com, it will send you to the right page. I know a lot of you are going to Growth Day, which is great, and you can sign up for a free trial at Growth Day, but that one is paid, and all paid. Everyone else, what's the difference between a paid member and a free member? Well, if you go to highfivechallenge.com, it's free. If you go to growthday.com, it's a free trial for 14 days. And the difference is with the free trial, any of those who are in Growth Day, all Growth Day members get to go through this challenge on evergreen, meaning as many times as they want. The free account is me and Mel the next 5 days. After that, if you want to go through it over and over and over again, you got to be a Growth Day member. And that empowers you to unlock a bunch of more tools that will support you as well, which you'll see as we go throughout the challenge. For now, just go to highfivechallenge.com.
Yeah, go to High Five Challenge. And Brendon, are you seeing people's comments? Because my comments have frozen, and so have all the reactions.
Oh, no. Yes, I do see them.
Okay,
Yep.
Good.
Fabby just signed up. Hair Passion loves you.
Yeah, if you guys have signed up, put in the comments whether or not you're in the challenge.
Yes,
and then once you're in the challenge, freaking tag your friend. This thing is free. It's exactly what you need right now. Look, Brendon and I could spend our time doing a lot of things other than filming something for 2 days, designing something over the course of a month, putting this out there for free. We could do a lot of other things. We actually were driven and inspired to do this because we know how many people feel lost right now and feel hurt and feel stuck. And we thought that given how successful we've been, given the fact that we have been studying personal development for 12 years, given the fact that Brendon has spent 2 years building this incredible app and it's wildly successful, we thought, why don't we do something amazing for the world? Why don't we do something that is free for people? Why don't we put our heads and our resources together and let's create something that would help people, and not only something that they could learn from, but how do we create this energizing, uplifting experience when we're not in real life together? I mean, you've all been to an event or a concert where you feel the vibe of everybody else's energy, and it can be hard to create that online, especially in a Facebook group. And so that's why we decided, you know what, we think we can crack this code. We think that we can build something together. And Brendon's done it in Growth Day. So you're not only going to see the video of me every single day for 5 days, I'm going to teach you 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Here's the cool thing. It's not live. We recorded it on purpose because we know you're busy. And that way you can click in on day one at whatever time works for you, wherever you are in the country. We've got 71 countries represented in this challenge already. We're about to hit 50,000 registrations for free. Everybody doing this with their kids, with their families, with their friends, with their book clubs. And so you're going to watch a video when it works for you on day one. Tomorrow's day one. Get in there today and introduce yourself. Get a photo uploaded of you in the community, high-fiving yourself. Start commenting and cheering other people on. And you will start to feel the lift of the community. You will start to feel less alone. And then tomorrow, when you watch the day one video, bring your Kleenex. Bring your notes.
That's true.
And then you're going to journal about it. And then you're going to post in the comments and share with people what insight you gained, which guess what? Means you become somebody else's lifeline and they high five you back. And then you're uploading a photo. And next thing you know, you're connecting with somebody in Nepal who is going through the same thing you're going through. And you're getting encouragement from somebody just like you in London. And then you're helping somebody else out who lives in, you know, Arizona. I mean, it's just this incredible thing that I'm telling you, you do not want to miss. And so get into high5challenge.com. Are there any other questions that you see, Brendon, that we need to answer?
I love it. I see people who are just joining from all over the place. Lori has just asked, what time is the video released tomorrow? It should be up probably by noon your time, anywhere in the world. Might actually be up before that. Most of you guys, it will be midnight your time tonight. So that's a little... I really want to tell the whole world and then the whole email list that so they all crash it down. But it's like, yeah, it's going to be open all day tomorrow. And here's what's important. You can access it any time. That's the big thing. And that was so huge to me because I don't know about you guys, but there were so many challenges this last year. You had to be live at that exact hour or you missed it. And I hated that. I was like, no, we want to unlock it the whole day. So it's unlocked the entire day. You can watch it October 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And if you join, or your family joined, or when you fall in love with it, if you join on the 6th and you want to watch the 5th, it's still there for you. So we made it for 5 days unlocked for free. Again, if you have any challenges signing up at high5challenge.com, just try changing your password or using a new email. You probably forgot to put a capital letter in your password or something like that, which people always do. So follow the prompts. But we would love for you to be in there. Barbie has a high performance planner. That's in Growth Day. You can use it as the plan section. I mean, it's just what we did with Growth Day is we asked the big question of how do you create all the tools and give you access to the coaches you couldn't get access to? And how do we create a community that's worldwide and it's only focused on personal development and self-improvement? Because my thesis is we have to make self-improvement a way of life. Not a January 1st thing, not a birthday thing, you know, not a, you know, when you turn 40, not a when this, no, self-improvement needs to be a way of life. And that's why Mel and I both respect each other and connected is because we both write about habits. Because everything else is an idea. But once you have an intention and that intention activates positive behaviors and you do that consistently, that's a habit. And it's only a habit that will give you the force of momentum to actually break through the struggles of life.
So true.
Only the habit gives you that force. Ideas, not so much. Watching this thing once in a while, you know, it's like, it's the consistent thing that you do on a daily basis to calm yourself, to center yourself, to encourage yourself, to activate your health or your energy, to be awesome to your family or your friends. It's consistency that gives the breakthrough, not just the epiphany. And that's why we both talk about habits. That's why I want to make sure, listen, Mel won't say this, but I will say it. I think you should order the High 5 Habit because when you order it, you can go order it right now. You can get the audiobook immediately on Audible. You can get the Kindle or you can order the book and have it to your house probably in 2 days.
Right, tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. For a lot of you in Western culture, it's easier to get right away. And I think what's important is you don't have to have the book. But I think it's like, I'm a person, when I do something, I'm all in and I love mastery. And I feel like when you've listened to the book or you've gone through it with Mel and then you take the challenge, there's these additional insights in the challenge that go way deep and all the tools that like activate it into a challenge. I think that's the powerful 1-2 combo for the High 5 Challenge. Get the High 5 Habit book, and then join us in high5challenge.com. And I think you'll be surprised at the transformation that you will feel literally by the end of this week with 50,000 plus people who will be in there. I will not wait for you guys to experience this.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
All right.
Colt the Cherries is asking, did we make our books look similar on purpose? And it was like, no.
It's so weird though, seeing them next to each other. They like go together. Brendon and I feel like we were probably brother and sister in another life.
Very true. Very true. And she would be my most encouraging. You know, it's like, listen, y'all, you have an opportunity to get lots of people, your family, your friends, people who you know have been down or a little pessimistic, or they're just struggling with their performance, and you want to see them live better, healthier, happier lives. Send them to high5challenge.com. I pinned it here on Instagram. It's high five, the number 5. That's important, guys. So some of you said you couldn't get to the sites because you were probably typing high 5, the word.
True.
Type in high 5, the numeric 5. High5challenge.com. Join me and Mel. We'll see you tomorrow in the challenge with 50,000 plus people. All right, Mel, let's go.
All right, here we go. High five. We'll see you there, everybody.